Good morning, dear students. Today we shall be learning about some properties of multiplication. Property number 1: when a number is multiplied by 1, when you multiply any number by 1, the result is the number itself. So, suppose I have a number 25,412. I am multiplying the number by 1. The result will be the number itself. So, after multiplication with 1, we get the result, the same number. I have taken two examples. 65,082 into 1. Again multiplying by 1, we get 65,082. This number only we are getting. Property number 2: when a number is multiplied by 0, the result is 0. If you multiply any number by 0, you will get the result 0. Any number you take, it is not related if the number is bigger or smaller. If you multiply it by 0, the result will be 0. Property number 3: the product of two numbers doesn't change with the change in order of the numbers. This is also known as commutative property. So, suppose we are multiplying two numbers, 11 and 9. 11 into 9, we know it is 99. If we change the order of the numbers, that means if I take 9 at the first place, 11 at the second place, so 9 in the first place, 11 in the second place, 9 into 11 is 99. So, if we change the order, if we change the place also, the product doesn't change. The value, it remains same. Therefore, 11 into 9 is equal to 9 into 11, because we have same result. Property number 4: regrouping and changing the order of numbers doesn't change the product of the numbers. So we have three numbers, 2, 5 and 10. First, we have grouped 2 and 5. You know, with one bracket, given one bracket, we can group the numbers. We have made a group of 2 and 5. Then we shall multiply it by 10. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 into 10. 2 into 5 is 10. Then this 10 is equal to 100. Here 2 into 5 into 10 is 50. 5 into 10 is 50. 2 into 50 is 100. 2 into 10, it is 2 into 10 within bracket the numbers, within bracket the operations, within bracket the multiplication or addition, subtraction, division. Any mathematical operation within bracket we have to do first. Here also 2 into 10, it is within bracket, so we shall be doing the multiplication 2 into 10 first. 2 into 10 is 20 into 5, which will give us 100. So here we got all the results to be 100. Therefore 2 into 5 into 10 is equal to 2 into 5 into 10 is equal to 2 into 10 into 5. Here also within bracket you have 2 into 5, so you multiply 2 into 5 first. 2 into 5 is 10, then you have multiplied with this 10. Here 2 into within bracket 5 into 10, so you have multiplied 5 into 10 50 first because it is inside bracket. So you have to consider this like I have shown you. Property number 5. Bigger number can be divided into smaller numbers to multiply easily. This is distributive property of multiplication over addition or subtraction. We are given two numbers. I have to multiply 23 and 105. It is little bit tough, little bit difficult. So what I have done, I have broken the number, or I have done, I have expanded 105. 100 plus 5 is 105. So I have written 100 plus 5. I have expanded the number. Now what can I write? 23 into 100. I can write 23 into 100. Then plus, this plus, again 23 into 5. 23 into 5. So in your rough work area, you will find 23 into 5, because here as it is multiplication by 100, what you can do, you write 23 and these two zeros you just add here because it is multiplied by 100. 23 into 5 is 5 into 3 15, 1. 5 into 10 is 5 into 2 is 10 plus 1 11. So 115. Now we have to add these two numbers. 2300 plus 115 will give you 5142. So this is 2415. So this way we can easily multiply two numbers. Next we shall check multiplication of number by 10, 100 and 1000 and their multiples. Suppose we have to multiply any number by 10, 100 and 1000 and their multiples, and multiples means 10 into 3, that is multiple of 30 is a multiple of 10. Suppose 50 or 500, 500 is equal to 5 into 100, that is a multiple of 5. So if this type of multiples and 10, 100 and 1000, we have to multiply a number. How to do this? So here 289 into 10, we have a number 289, we have to multiply it by 10. What we have done, we write the number 289 and the zero, how many zeros are there? It is 1 here. So this 0 we shall write at the last place of the number. So 289 into 10, is equal to 2890. The product of these two numbers is this. Just add the 0 at the back side of the number. If I have a number 98 into 30, 98 into 30, this 30 I can write it as 3 into 10. So you have seen in the properties, we can write the different numbers in different orders. So what I have done, I have grouped these two numbers, 98 into 3, and kept this 10 in another group. 98 into 3, if you multiply, it will be 294. 294, as we have learned here, 1 0 is there, so this 0 will come after this number, so the product will be 2940. Question number 2, 541 into 100. So the same way, here we have two zeros. I am adding at the back side of the number 541. For the next example, 321 into 200, we have to multiply these two numbers. 321, 200, I can write 2 into 100. So I am making a group of 321 into 2. This is a group I have made. Into 100, 100 is another group. So 321 into 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So it is equal to 642. 2 zeros will come here. So I shall write here 2 zeros. The product of this number and this number is this number. The next multiplication with 1000 and its multipliers. So 289 into 1000, 3 zeros are coming after the number, these 3 zeros. So 258 into 1000 is equal to 2,58,000. Here 59 into 5000, 59 into 5000, I can write it as 5 into 1000. So I am making a group of 59 and 5. Then 1000 is another group, it is standing alone. 59 into 5, I shall find the value. 5 into 9 is 45. 5 into 5 is 25 plus 4, 29. 295. We have 3 zeros after 1. So I am adding the 3 zeros after